My monitors.
Freezy things going on.
What I'm monitoring and what's popping up are not in sync here.
Some freezy things going on.
It shows live, but let's see if the mobile will help us figure any of this out. Everything looks good on that side. I'm getting sound from Star Citizen again, yes? Good. Are we back in sync? Just bear with me, folks. We'll get her all straightened out. That old phone of mine is still buffering the stream, so I'm not sure. You hear me, yeah? And you can see me, and I've got the pyro system loading in the background, is that right? My monitor of said broadcast is not working out the way I want it to. Wonder why that is. All right, well, I can't check it on the phone, which is disturbing to me at the moment. But everything else is looking good, you say? I suppose I could do this. Just bear with me. All right, all right. I think things look good. All right, excellent. Focus is good and everything. Okay, well, yeah, we'll fix that. I've got chat where I can see it, and man, that is amazingly better. And you should have some sound effecties. Not super loud ones, mind you. All right. Well, hell. I think things are moving in the right direction. How do you feel about lighting, dear? Now that you're seeing it live, I know you're on a small screen. What do you think? Of some sort? Yeah, I wonder if just one of those little cheap square lights wouldn't do the trick over there. Again, it doesn't have to be a now thing at all. I'm just thinking about it. But it's not like bad dark. It's just not as nicely illuminated as we have been used to. I don't know either. I can't monitor the way I want to just yet, so I was having trouble picking up the stream from the phone. The extra frames on the camera shouldn't have made a difference. But I never know. Yeah, I just can't figure out where to mount that deer. I can't mount it on the monitors. Unless I had a monitor over on that side would be the only other option. I could move, because I would still have open space on my right side. I could move this other monitor over to the side here. That would cut me off from the doorway a bit. But I could put the other monitor over there and rig a light on top of the second monitor that does similar things. I wouldn't necessarily mind that, moving the other monitor over. Having it here to view chat is the same as having it here to view chat, to be honest. Anyway, so we're gonna run to the hangar real fast and find something that we can go join Dylan in. Stream looks fine on the laptop, so hopefully there's no actual stuttering on the regular stream. I guess the only way to tell that is going to be to look at lunchtime, kind of what's there, I guess. All right, great. Sorry, I'm just concerned because, you know, doing new stuff. I love that I don't get tracers when I move stuff anymore. That's beautiful. All right, let's see here. There's a bunch of different things I can do.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
We'll claim this Avenger here. We'll claim the Tana here.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Yeah, I could set the laptop where it is. Is that what you're saying? And then move the monitor to the other side. I would still have, you know, these clear spaces on the desk, which yeah, that's possible. And it would totally solve the mounting solution for a second light.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
All right. We get the big tractor beam, the little tractor beam. We do not have drinkies. We need drinkies. I did make sure I flicked on the auto white correction because it was not on and saved this morning. So I got that. I have a drink in my hand? I do. Look at that. Yoink. All right, let's see about Dylan getting me a party invite here. Oh my. That sounds like an ordeal. My wife is just telling me she went into work and they came into a kitchen incident in the office that had caused some flooding. That's never fun to find. That is so weird. I did not call that doors up. I just came to this hangar. Let's go see if we can close that bad boy. Remember from yesterday? Yeah, that looks broken. That is very broken. It still looks very broken. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this back down, claim the Taurus as well, just so it, you know, does what it does.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
Store
Your
it.
vehicle has been moved to a wheel visited again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. You'll see visitors again. Goodbye.
I don't see a ship. I'm just saying. Could have swore I called a ship up there. Oh, there it is down there.
Welcome
That's not good.
to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
At least the claim's not costing me anything.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Alright, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna try and claim or retrieve this one.
Yes, your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
It's acting like something's happening, but
Welcome
I don't see
to the
nothing
ASOS
happening.
vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
We'll see if the Avenger actually comes up this time. The Titan. Titan's what we wanted the Tana, but apparently it stored it under the hangar floor for us. Not the effect we were looking for. No, not an incoming call, sir. Party invite. There we go. Got it. All right, if it picks this Titan up for us, we're in business. So really quick, I want to check and see if I had a set of medium armor here. I kind of don't want to kill this heavy armor. Ugh. You know what? I trust Dylan. We're not going to blow up. Nothing's going to happen. It won't be bad at all. So, Sabrina, this would be one of the choices for just a starter ship. Whoa. Well, I would like a starter ship that's not going to murder me, for one. That's my fault. I should have moved back. I should have moved back. This is troubling. Wow. I'm so heavy, I make the ship move. Dylan, that's fine. I even considered hooking up the Discord piece of it, but I've got other new elements today. I might still do that if you don't mind being on Twitch, but then again, we don't have to do the microphone. We know how to do this. You go places, I scrape things. I know how that goes. I can sling boxes. I have no idea why this Avenger's on my account, by the way. Or, yeah, why this Titan's on my account, but yeah. So maybe this isn't a solid choice for a starter ship. It is actually one of the best starter ships in Star Citizen. However, I cannot get over the fact that it just tried to eat me. I mean, it may be some sort of coincidence, you know? All right. Wow, the Taurus is back. Y'all see that? Did you see the Taurus pop in for a second? I'm scared. That could be why it did the movement thing. Oh, look at all the people janked in front of the door here. Wow. All right. Oh, she's so small. I like it. All right. The throttle actually moving the correct way. It is. All right. I see a dizzy guy there. Let's go find him. Will it give me you? Holy crap. I'm so fast I'm blacking out. Let's stay below the asteroid field. We are going to Pyro 1. We're going to L1, I think. There we go. And it's all good. We'll dispose of our little Titan when we get there. Can we scrape it? So if we did an alt account for a 0 to hero type of thing, the Avenger Titan here would be in the running. A Nomad would be in the running. Strange, odd-looking ship, but lots of cargo space and interesting things. An Intrepid. Very, very much like the Intrepid. It's got some cargo for slinging boxes around. I don't know. It's a tough choice. I don't know what would be the most fun. Yeah, but first I'm looking for like a me type of starter where I love the Sulin, but cargo, like slinging some boxes around for early game is something I would enjoy. But it is a cool ship. Matter of fact, I have a starter package for a Sulin sitting on buyback, so I guess it is in the running as well. Why kidding? It's a solid choice. If pieces didn't snap off so easily, it would make early bounties kind of fun, I think. Too much. Cutlass Black is too much. I'm thinking like first tier starters. I would love a Cutlass Black for a starter. Also, I don't want to spend $100. I want to try to keep it in that 50-60 range. I don't know. I mean, a Cutlass Black would be cool. You could definitely haul quite a volume of cargo and then work yourself to get a rock and then do the rock mining thing for a while. But I was still thinking like first tier starter, earn my way to a black and open up more gameplay that way. I don't know. I do like the black though, quite a bit. Yeah, the Intrepid is on the list for sure. And it's a cool little ship, and I actually have one because it has LTI. They didn't start that In case you missed it, sale today, I don't think. I have a feeling tomorrow when they're back in the office. The email said this week, but that didn't mean all week necessarily. Yeah, and it may not go up, dear, today. And the in case you missed it should just be stuff that was available from 2024. And who knows how to offer them. I know that Intrepid package, I think, is actually still on the website. And Sabrina, I don't know if you don't think that's a good idea, if you don't think that would be interesting to watch. You can simulate that on your main account by just using your ship, but then you got to be real careful that you don't overspend on like picking up armor and stuff, because your starter account would have only had like 10 or 20k or whatever. Yeah, and Dylan, I agree. A lot of people do put the black at tier 1. And honestly, I get why, If that was going to be your only ship and you were buying into the game, having a Cutlass Black, if you were looking to spend a little more than the $50, $60 range, Cutlass Black is absolutely. Cutlass Black or a Freelancer Max would be, awesome. Although even the Freelancer, that's the 125, that pushes a little higher even than the Black does. This is a nice little ship, though. Wow, he is literally right there. Just get a Taurus, yeah. Sorry, folks. They figured as long as we're here, I know this guy has got to be rocking the best in show. Yeah, he is. He's rocking the best in show paint, so we should at least get a look at that. That is a one-eyed one. Well, it doesn't have any horns, but look at that. Nice.
Systems offline. Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Systems offline.
Can I get out of the front? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Whoa! Away we go. Let's do fancy stuff. Ah! Slow down. All right, coming in. I'm not gonna kill you, right? Are you in the cargo hold right now, or? I hear the elevator. Never mind. All right, take all the stuff. Oh wait, it's a tractor beam. Or is it? Okay, I'll shut up now. I would heal you right back. It says healing required, but it won't let me heal you. That's strange. There we go. You've been fixed. Alright. Ugh. 2 people on this elevator. It's nice knowing you, my friend. Take care. Oh, yeah, cool. Does it work? Really? I've got a lot of liquid in my pants. And I don't mean anything strange by that. I literally have a lot of liquid in my pants. Oh, your mini fridge. Yep. I got 10 cruises in me core. And I don't think I can access your storage box. That'll be fixed in 4.0.1. But I'm good. All right. If I am not flying, let me reappropriate this joystick somewhere else. There we go. Beautiful. All right. We scraping some stuff. Power. I know there's a power around here someplace. It's not just the enter the remote, or is it? Yeah, because it says no power. Oh, there it is. Power. Enter remote turret. This is a trawler. All right, I'm just going to pick a spot and go for it. You're doing top right? Okay, I'll see how far I can get here. We'll scrape the bridge. No, I understand. Are you getting a friendly target warning on your side? Okay. Doesn't matter. There's no law here. Right? We're scraping the skews. There's lots of area to hit here. Do what? I am just gonna pop some streamy music on there. Just a little bit. Do you have some boxes printed already? Yeah, let's try. All right. You give me a test? Yeah, can you hear yourself? Oh, voice chat is not doing what it's supposed to do. It's alright. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay. That is my other concern, is hearing twice. That it's going to rebroadcast me from the voice chat. We'll see. I'll see. No, not that. Not that either. I want Discord to do output. But you're getting me in Discord? You're hearing me fine in Discord? Alright. Awesome. So I need to change this to Wavelink voice chat. And we'll see what that does. I don't know why Discord is in here twice. That concerns me, but I don't care. Well, we'll see what that does. Give me a test volume there, buddy. Nope. Nothing still. Okay. Will you stop popping that window, for goodness sake? It has a buffer, and it's telling us it's a 240 SCU buffer, so you're good. Yep. Yep, absolutely. Right. Yep, that's fine. Yep. No, I understand. Let's see. What if I change this to wavelength music? And now talk to me, sir.
I am talking to you right now.
Why?
I don't know. I heard a beep when you did that, though.
Yeah, that's good.
I can hear myself on stream.
You can?
Yeah, I can hear myself. I really hear my voice, so I'm going to mute it. But yeah, apart from that.
But I'm not echoing in stream as well, or?
Nope. No, it was one response from you, from what I heard.
Cool. I was just making sure I wasn't doing double on stream. All right. Well, my voice chat thing is not showing. Does Dylan sound okay as far as you're concerned, dear? 'Cause I apparently can't do much to change his volume. Well, I could.
I'll give you another test. Test.
Oh, no, I just don't have levels, so... I mean, you sound good to me, so I'm assuming you sound good in the stream.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was guessing. I was just giving Siren a test since you asked her that question.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, cheat. Give her another test.
Test. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. And I have a gain on my side, so I can adjust. I just adjusted. Is that any better?
I can still hear you loud and clear, and yeah, that should be good, bud.
Cool beans.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, like just after so many wipes, I'm not gonna do this in live, whatever. I just had this thing basically as a wipe reset during alpha, and I wasn't even gonna do it this time, but I had such bad luck last week that I decided I'm just gonna hit the ground running this week so I can actually upgrade my ship and be bounty hunting ready, I guess.
Yeah.
Instead of, a starter stuff, which works with the 600, but I also feel bad starting bounty hunting with that. It's like the same level of cheese as this, but less profitable.
No, I understand. And me, I just play shit. I'm just looking to play right now.
Yeah. That's
But
kind of where I'm at.
I have the stuff too. I mean, Sabrina and I are cranking out cargo, and I like go rock mining, so we making money. We're also losing money. I went to Terminus yesterday, specifically to get some Xeno armor, just because it looks cool and we like to pick up cool stuff FPSing.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, that ended up costing more because it was just yeah. It was
No,
yeah, it was a weird experience. We had bugs, and then the things that actually cost us money weren't bugs. That was just the particular settlement. You have to fly in under anti-air stuff, but it's freaking cold, and you're going into combat. So we ended up taking a Taurus and taking a Cyclone over to the base. That actually finally worked, but then the server black screened us. So yeah, with a lot.
Hunter missions where you like.
No, we didn't even do a mission. I just went to a settlement
okay.
that was Xenothreat controlled, and we went in there guns blazing.
Dope.
It was going well. We were having fun. We'll definitely do it again, but
Let me know. I'll come in and jump in.
Yeah.
Especially now that I'll have a bit of starter money. Part of this is just to have some like armor and whatnot. I had a
Yeah.
big stockpile on 3.24 server, whatever.
yep. Before that all changed, I don't know. I was sitting on. I had like 50 million and then just spent it on a bunch of crap, even knowing that it wouldn't stay.
Yeah. Well, I have
Which is-
8 grand right now, so.
You have what? 8 grand?
Yes. No, I'm
Jesus.
broke. It starts you with 25,000, and like I spent a little bit on like meds and sustenance and a very minor upgrade to my Zeus, so I could try to bounty hunt with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. I've been trying to make up money since, and just between server bugs and crashes and armor refills or ammo refills and whatnot, I just haven't made it back up.
Sabrina
bounty
did.
hunt, low
Sabrina
level
did say you could bring your gain up just a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I leaned back a little bit in my chair.
No, but you're fine.
How's that better?
Yeah, I'm assuming it is. It sounds really close to what you had before, maybe just a little lower. So I'm guessing that's the sweet spot.
All right, cool beans.
There are a lot of angles on the front of this.
Yeah,
Digital
we'll
pe-
have to
dig-
readjust. for
this
sure.
digital penis that I'm scraping. Well, while scraping the glands, I've noticed that like I keep going back over areas, and I'm like, God damn it, there's still stuff there.
You know, I was
There
kind
we
of
go.
curious about what all I could talk about on your stream, but you know, you really relieved me of that
Yeah,
anxiety. I appreciate it.
I have an adult's warning. I mean, we're not going to talk about killing kittens or anything terrible like that. You know, like as a
Sure, you already
practice.
did, but from henceforth, yeah. No, I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Casual mentions aside.
Yep.
Yeah, no, my very briefly lived stream was an adults only one. I think it was part of the problem was the maturity warning. Even though like I barely ever spoke, so it was completely pointless, and I was basically playing like no think kind of games, like
Gotcha.
Punch Club or whatever. Yeah. I do not want to tractor it. Why does it keep switching to tractor? Am I bugged? Okay, there it goes. Sorry, it was stuck. And then every
No.
time I switched, it would just go back to the same module.
That's all right. I get heavy-handed myself and accidentally click the right mouse button.
I did that, but then every time I tried to send it back, it just would not go back.
So we have 17.2 is that what you showed? You have 17 SCU on your side?
I have 17.3, yeah, and I
Okay.
just dumped my box. I'm not really sure how they work down there. It looked like they might be on the same shared pool. Is
Yeah,
that
they are.
true?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so they'll just both spit them out. I set the one on the left side to auto eject. I am not sure about the one on the other side, but I think even then it just spits out one box, gets full, and goes back to buffer. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we would go down there and a bunch of boxes would be anywhere. Plus
Alright.
there would be one blocking the entry, so
Yeah, true. I just wanted to make sure it didn't like. No, never mind. That's dumb.
no,
It would
it's
have
all
told us already if it like broke the buffer or whatever. That was my concern.
right. No. If you set them up to auto do stuff, they'll literally print one box and they'll go to print a second box and they'll be blocked, so they're just stuck there right now.
Yep. I know that was an old thing, but like I said, I didn't play since they changed it, so I didn't assume they would break it and leave it, but that is something they have done in a couple times in the past. So
Right.
Yeah. I was gonna do this in a vulture, but I just had to claim it because I was nowhere near something and my left arm just exploded. And yeah, I'm not really sure what happened. I was clearly near something. I just did not see it. So that's being reclaimed.
Well, no, this is fun. I haven't done this in ages, so
Yeah. Let's just catch up, hang out. This is a very good de-stressor, even more so than the vulture because I don't have to fly back as often. Let's go dump some boxes. Got my mini fridge back there for food and water, aka just green juice. So that's all you need. I'm on your side, by the way, if you see stuff disappearing that shouldn't be.
oh, you're fine. Whatever works.
Mine's cleared off, so we're about to have to readjust. I had already done a lot on my side by the time you got here.
There's a component or a section cut off here that I can see where I'm scraping on a different section than you, so.
Okay. Yeah, I can see where you're scraping on stream, and earlier it was like showing me your laser, but it just decided it didn't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, I only see the sucky part. I'm not seeing the laser, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any of yours, like sucky part, laser, none of it. And I'm assuming yours is the same because I'm shooting right about the same place you are, and I do not see mine on stream.
You don't see the red laser on stream?
For me?
Yeah.
I don't have you maximized. That might be why.
Yeah, the red laser. Yeah, I see your red laser. And on stream, I'm only getting the sucky part from mine. I'm not seeing my actual beam, but.
Oh, okay.
All good though.
Yeah.
My problem with scraping
is
I
see a red laser that's pointing up to the top right. Is that what you're seeing?
Yeah,
because that is not me.
No.
That's what I show for yours on my side, and I know that is not yours because I'm looking at your stream. I'm down there, like right by where you are, scraping the same stuff.
Oh, down there?
Yeah, that's just a bugged thing. I think both of our lasers bugged at the same time and are pointing at the same thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I am down on what you described earlier as the glands, which is appropriate.
I thought it was. That's why.
No, it is. That's.
So is this this section's all scraped? Okay.
Yep. I mean, if you're gonna have a giant phallic ship, then don't expect the parts of it not to end up with phallic nomenclature. I mean, that's completely on them.
Yep.
Polaris. Oh, the penis. Well, I mean, you know.
Oh, you know what, Sabrina? That could be it. It could show. It could be a bugged. The red beam could be the bugged tractor beam, but it is not holding. It shouldn't be holding it in place, because that's literally a function that we do from the scrapper arms or whatever. So I think that's what it is, though. I think it's bugged, showing us the tractor beam.
Yeah, because that's what it was showing. I think if we probably cycled, or maybe exited, powered off, and turned it back on, it would probably reset. But I don't think that's super worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna go drive and readjust.
Can you not? Will the tractor beams not move this thing at all?
No, it's mass exceeded. I tried earlier.
Oh, okay. I was like,
it's way too big. Yeah, no, it would be great if we could, but I had to get out and rotate. The what's about to be bottom right quadrant needs to be scraped. I did not get that earlier.
The balls? We're scraping the balls?
Yeah. Let me get on down here so we can get a better angle on the taint. There you go. All right.
I'm trying to get myself more forward there. There we go. Scraping.
Let me know if you can. You got a good angle there?
Yep.
Are you able to get up to where the door is, like the cargo hold, or do I need to zoom up a bit?
This is as far up as I can go.
Oh yeah, I am going to zoom up quite a bit then. Hold on, just power engine back up. Right about there.
Yeah, I can get stem. I can get just beneath the glands all the way to the nut sacks.
All right, I feel like we're about to get banned. I don't know how this works.
I don't either, but I think those things are fine.
Yeah. It's just the spaceship, guys. I promise. Listen, algorithm.
Yep.
Don't do stuff. I don't know how you work. Yeah, I just tried to tractor beam it. It does nothing.
When you do that, my laser beam came back on for a minute, as long as I'm not touching the ship. It was really weird.
Oh,
There we go.
weird.
But when I go back to the ship, beam's gone. It's weird.
I guess that's to like give you a indication of where you're aiming while you're not harvesting scrap metal or whatever.
Could be.
I mean, like you're technically pointing out here in the middle of space. You should probably readjust. All right, cool. Thanks, boss. I dig it. It's like a tracer laser, right?
Right?
Just think AI. That's what's doing it. It's the same thing as space brakes. That's how they work.
Exactly.
If you don't question it too much, it's fine.
So you're more worried about me getting banned. So I guess I should ask you. You can be my litmus thing. So I shouldn't talk about cupping or caressing these? Is
Honestly,
that,
like, I don't think that'll get you outright banned, but shadow banning is a thing, and the algorithm is weird about stuff, and that's why you hear so much of like secondary talk, right? Like double speak, is
So,
because that gets around the algorithmic shadow banning.
I'll say things then like cupping and caressing, but we know we're talking about the nacelles, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, obviously. But does the algorithm know? Does it just pick up that token and be like, hey, man, that's no.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to the algorithm. We can caress you too. Just cooperate with us, okay?
Yeah, man, I'll give you all kinds of ones and zeros. I know some people.
Yeah, trust me. I've been a game player and a computer enthusiast for most of my life, so I know how to arrange those ones and zeros in appropriate ways that would be appealing to an AI.
I was just talking to Nathan the other day about playing Power Washing Simulator, and this is like very much just that in space, and I'm very much for it. I needed it today.
This is the loop that Sabrina doesn't like. She's like, it's like it seems fiddly to her, but like on the Reclaimers, she would dig it. Like she would totally go with us, but she would be in the cargo hold slinging the boxes. But
hey, that's cool.
She does not like the scraping part.
I'm all about the scraping. It's so zen. Like I clean the beach, man. I find the sparkles and make them go away. It's real chill. And right now the ship's a little far, so I should probably get closer, honestly. We were barely scraping anything because I parked so far away. I'm just gonna flip it, and we will start on the other side. Sound good?
Yeah, you do what you need to do, man. I'm just a scraping. I'll scrape as we move.
All right, we're kind of getting dregs there, but I will get a little bit closer so you can get some more juice on that as I go around. Here we go. And look at all of this we have left to scrape.
Oh, there's green and blue. That's all good stuff.
Yeah, I'll start us about halfway so we can scrape the bottom half. And that looks good. All right. How's the range there? I should have asked before I got out of the pilot seat.
It's just the tip of the ship that I can't hit, but from from basically the neck back, I'm good.
Is it green or yellow?
It's not lighting up for me like that. I'm only seeing blue on the midsection.
Up at the top right, you should see. Well, to the right of your laser, and then above the little circle, it should say like no target or range warning or solid contact or something.
Yeah, it says no. It says no target on the head, and from the neck I have yellow.
What about like midway? Does that go green?
Nope, I'm yellow all the way up.
Okay, cool. I'll move closer then.
All right.
Tell me whenever this goes red, like dead center.
All right, I'm
or
green,
like yellow.
green all the way to the tip, yellow to the tip. You want me to
Aim dead center. Yeah. So I can see when I'm too close to this part.
Yeah, I'm green right now.
Okay, moving up. Still green?
It says no material. I gotta move. Yeah, I'm still green.
Still green? Okay.
Still green. Still
We
green.
we should be good for just about everything from here then.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to go to my seat. We're still like plenty good on space, right? It's worth sitting down.
Yeah, we're 28 of 240, so.
Yeah. I didn't even look at it while I was scraping before. Alrighty.
I feel like there should be a coloring song that's like the Reading Rainbow song, and I keep wanting to sing it, but the only thing that pops into my head is the Reading Rainbow, because there is no song. There's True Colors, but that's not really a song about scraping ships.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's not really a super fitting song for this activity, is there?
No, whatever chill lo-fi I have going in the background seems to contribute to the whole effect, though.
Oh yeah, I can see that for sure. Honestly, the atmospheric game music isn't awful either. Oh hey, there's a Titan over there I can scrape. Kidding.
Are you gonna scrape it?
I'm joking.
It'd be nice if I could say we could scrape it. We'd probably get like an SCU from the whole thing.
Yeah, and honestly, like that's your escape in case I end up having to get busy at work.
Oh, good point.
Yeah. So, do recall, I am on the clock currently. I mean, what?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Always get so much from the edges. If you just follow the edges, you get tons.
I think it's because you're hitting like multiple.
You're hitting a little bit of the other
layers,
side.
right?
Yeah, you're hitting like the whole angle of that side or whatever.
Like a sandwich of cross-sectioned ship.
All right, we have moved into the realm of a completely packed vulture. That means 22 or 23 boxes on deck and a loaded buffer. So
And we can completely unload this, fill up our cargo hold, do it again, and then completely unload it, fill up the cargo hold, do it again. And that thing fits what? Like, I think I've seen people get 1,800 in there, like crammed full. I'm not going for that today.
No.
But, yeah.
I would not with this, This is a stable gameplay loop, but the servers are still the servers. That being said, though, this time of day they seem to run really well.
I could see that. Isn't that super peak time in the U.S.?
Right.
That's probably why you need to jump into EU later in the day, I would guess. Start going to bed.
I like how we scrape all this, but that little green light works.
Oh yeah, that's fine. FAA regulations are important, bro. Gotta leave those intact. That's OSHA. Those still exist? Like
Maybe.
10,000 years from now, however long it is. I guess it's just less than 1,000 still. Yeah, I have a new client at work I was supposed to start with this week, and then I remembered everyone else has a holiday today. Like my wife's off, and they're in there just playing and doing stuff and doing puzzles.
What is the holiday today?
It's Martin Luther King Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
derp.
Yep. Well, I mean, like obviously not every company gets it off, but a fair number of them do, and it just so happens to be my new client gets it off today, so I'm not working today.
Yeah, and a lot of
with
folks
them,
get
it's gonna be
floating
the busiest
holidays
time.
and blah blah for that.
Yep. True. Which I have 2 floating holidays. I just am not using it today. I had some stuff I needed to do this morning. I got that knocked out, and then some meetings later, and some stuff I'm keeping my eye on. But it wasn't worth burning a PTO day on, or a vacation day, holiday, whatever you want to call it. So right now, and just yeah, in a holding pattern and scraping ships.
So that whole reading rainbow thing, like even with the chill lo-fi in the background, my brain is going, butterfly in the sky, I can fly twice as high.
You know, I was
Take
trying
a-
really hard to avoid that.
It's in the book. Well, it's out there now. The reading rainbow. My name's Jory LaForge. I had a job before the Enterprise.
Another job too.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
I can color. Well, cool. I'm glad the Discord thing worked because I had done this before when you and Russ had visited me once, but anytime there's updates, it throws some of my Wave XLR stuff into Meltdown until I re-sanction it inside of Streamlabs. So it worked. It's just that I don't see my volume control on my mixer, which is fine because we had other ways to circumvent that. I'm just happy it was actually going. It just didn't show me it was going.
Yeah, and just for my own benefit, Wave XLR is
It's a Elgato thing for my mic. Basically, I have a digital preampy thing for my mic with Elgato, and it has software that runs with it.
oh
Which-
okay.
Which makes mixing in a stream very, very easy because I'm able to assign them all to. I basically have assignable sliders for anything.
Yeah, and Elgato is the people who make the Stream Deck stuff. So yeah, I'm assuming it's all super built and
Yep.
intuitive to use with Stream. So yeah,
Yes,
that makes sense.
it works really, really well for what I do. Yeah.
I was looking into some of that stuff for non-streaming purposes, just for working with multiple computers on KVMs and managing media volumes across different things and whatnot. And that, yeah, it looks like pretty good stuff, but the price is obviously for streamers and the feature set is for streamers, and I'm mostly just wanting like a volume knob and next buttons for media playback that will just
Right.
stay on my main PC. So yeah, it's like them, and then just the random consonant Amazon brand stuff you can find. So
Yep.
I don't know. Hard to decide if I want to spend $150 or take a gamble on a $15 piece of, drop ship, whatever. Never know if it's good or not. Might as well be Temu.
Yeah, and you've spent a lot on your actual mic setup too, so having stuff like this is kind of redundant, and what you have is better. So
Main thing I want is, like I said, just a way for me to be able to pause video or change the volume on my main PC, which is usually where my audio is coming from while I'm on my, work laptop or whatever. And all of that's just way too much for what I need.
What
But
is
they make
cool
like
about the
those.
combo of my Stream Deck and the Wave XLR is I can actually take those same things and I can put a Wave XLR overlay on my Stream Deck, so I can have buttons on a slider that looks just like a mixer, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, I don't do that currently because I have it off to the side and I just mouse clicky. But if I didn't
Yeah.
want to look on another screen, I could certainly set it up that way. Right now, I just have all my transitions and stuff set up for dual stream with me and Sabrina and all my single stuff.
Yeah, it's dope. Is that the Wave XLR, the thing that like plugs into the back of the Stream Deck Pro, whatever? I think
It doesn't.
I
It
saw it
doesn't
on
plug into
Amazon.
the.
I was like,
No, it doesn't plug into the back. It's just a standalone thing. But my XLR input goes straight into it, and then it's USB-C to my streaming rig.
gotcha. Okay. I think Amazon had them bundled together. It was like Stream Deck Pro plus XLR or something when I was looking.
Oh, cool.
It just it popped into my memory.
It sounds like that's what that is then. Because I know they had some sort of big packaged unit or something like that.
It looked like the way to buy it, cheaper than both parts combined by a fair
Yeah.
margin.
I have the Stream Deck XL that was inherited when I came here. Sabrina and David had one. And so I used that, and then we got Wave XLRs for both of our setups.
Yeah, I might end up getting one at some point. I just too many other things need money and attention at all times. You know how that goes. I just did that network upgrade finally. Got rid of that 10-year-old Wi-Fi. It was slowing down everything in my house. No, it was bad. Like it couldn't even do like gigabit speed over Wi-Fi, which is what most of my network is built around. So like TV in the living room was buffering if it was a local file.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was not good. Everything's much better now.
This is what I like about doing this with somebody. You get to chatting, and suddenly we have 43 SCU.
Yeah, exactly. Like when I was doing it by myself, I was like, all right, I might just eventually just break this down. It was the vacuum thing.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Cash out.
I forgot about that. When we're done scraping it, we can eat that too if you want to do both construction and RCM or.
Oh yeah. I was planning on doing both. I just wanted to scrape it first.
I usually don't do it when it's the Vulture and they're smaller ships. I just just scrape and leave the hull. But when it's this thing and you can carry such a volume of it, I mean, like, why the hell not?
Yeah, I figure we just dump it, and then while it's empty and we don't think there's enough left to bother scraping anymore, we just go ahead and vacuum up the whole ship. Be done with it. Assuming this can be vacuumed up, I mean, like, if anything could do it, it would be the reclaimer, right? That's what this ship is for, is gobbling up capitals, yeah?
Right, and the fact that it's in sections like this says to me that you probably can.
Yeah, right? Just break off the nose cone here and just chomp chomp. Shouldn't be an issue. And it has been a minute since I did that. And that was what I was trying to do when I broke my Vulture, so if you want to, man the helm on that one, I will allow it.
Oh, I got you. It's been a minute since I've done it. I haven't had access to a reclaimer since the 3 point whatever.
Yeah, I would need to check my keybinds at the very least, then I can do that. And this one has the claw seat, so I won't be able to drive forward or back while I'm doing it.
Oh, that's right. The two of us can do that together.
Yeah.
That makes that nicer, yes.
Much better to line it up. And, like, lower risk for the person who's trying to do something to run into the ship or whatever like I did.
Right? I'm just
Which-
trying. I'm kind of doing a cleanup pass on the nose cone underneath right now.
Uh-huh. I'm down there too. I'm like I just looked over at stream, and I'm right about where you are at the time I
Okay.
looked over. If I see orange, I stay there until the orange goes away.
Yep.
Until I get the, what is it, the braid? The
Yeah.
one you want? Yeah,
Yep.
until I get that, I'm just sucking it up. I mean, yeah, literally, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
Going really slow and taking my time with it.
So what you're telling me is right now we are both on the tip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not gonna.
I'm right about the, yeah, I'm just done. I'm right about the same place you are, but a little bit lower. Or higher, depending on your perspective on things, you know. The antenna has been debrided.
Oh, look at that! You can't miss those little whiskers. There's shit on
Yeah,
there.
right. Yeah, there is. I got them. Talk about folded geometry. $47.5. Man, feels good. How's the payout on this? Is it still good, I'm assuming?
Yep, pretty good. A full vulture, I want to say, was still netting me about 400.
Ooh,
Th-
yeah, we take that.
350 to 400 on a full vulture. So we should be at that now.
All right, cool. Yeah, because trying to think of what kind of prices I was seeing. I know there's some upgrades that just, yeah, it's like in the millions or whatever, but that was for like my bigger ships, like the 600 and shit like that. And this
Yeah.
one. But I think on the Zeus even, because it's running like size 3s, like my main things I would need, if anything, would be, I think it needs like another Omninsky, and that was like 20K. So this would go
Yeah.
a very long way in getting that, you know.
Yes, it will. And the beautiful thing about the Reclaimer is it doesn't need any upgrades. It literally has one of the biggest shields in the game, and there is no upgrade for it.
Yep.
Not that you could take it off anyway, but
I think you want to put a braids on it, but apart from that, that's it, right? I think that's all
Yep.
it did before.
yeah, I mean, you could. I don't know what the guns are, and if you wanted to, I suppose you could change them out, but I don't know really why you would.
Yeah. No, I mean, unless I was running a full crew and we were doing like high risk salvage shit that we shouldn't be doing or something, then sure, maybe, but there's no point in doing it the way that we do it. I don't think. If somebody does mess with us, like my only really recourse is to go jump in the pilot seat and take off, right? I'm not trying to
Yeah.
stay and fight in this thing.
Yeah, with me here, I'll get in a turret and at least shoot back at them to make them think twice about following closely. But
Sure.
yeah,
But I mean, ultimately, just escape is the goal. Like you said,
Escape
that shield is
is
there.
absolutely- escape is absolutely the goal.
Get this cargo back to sell somewhere. Where do you go to sell this stuff? Just anywhere, I guess, in Pyro, right? Because it's all spaceports.
I have not sold in Pyro.
Okay.
I take everything back to Stanton. And
Probably should, huh?
I haven't actually scraped in Pyro though, or tested the prices and stuff.
I guess I could Google it too. I might bedlog Google and go from there. Or not bedlog. I could just Google Wire. Since we're both playing, if it was just me, I would.
Yeah, I could look it up too if you want me to.
Or that, yeah. I don't mind taking it back to Stanton. I just haven't done the jump yet, and making that jump with a
With a
cargo hold
Reclaimer?
full of, yeah, and a reclaimer with a cargo hold full of crap sounds like not the first time I want to have it.
It's an experiment I would like to run, but
Yes.
not in this current condition. I'd love to take it through the hole now. But
Listen, you want to pay me $2 million? I'll do it right now.
no, that's all right.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I have 4.7, which I know sounds like a infinite amount of money because you're working up from 8K, but that was 5.2 until our little adventure yesterday.
No, and I remember 3.24
Oh.
what my money was
Oh.
like. Well, not even 3.24 back when I was really playing, and I had like, hundreds of millions from just a few bounties. Like,
Yeah.
I know what money looks like, and neither one of us are anywhere near it right now.
Yeah, and I am kind of like you, though. I really only want enough so that I can go out and have fun and not worry about, like, oh, shit, I died, I have to re-equip. Or,
Yep.
oh, shit, oh, I want these weapons on this ship. Those are the things that
I-
I'm worried about. Because I've seen the ships I wanted to see from before, Like,
Right.
I don't need to have all of them again. A lot of it was just trying out new stuff. I just want to have money for the stuff I enjoy.
There's a couple of ships I want to buy, namely like a PVT, so I can get around my hangar faster, and things like that. But maybe an Argo, whatever it is, if that's in game yet. But yeah, mostly it's just I want to be able to do the contested zones without bankrupting myself if I die one time.
Yep, there you
Because
go.
I came really close to doing it earlier today, but I was like, I have one suit of armor that I bought, and if I die, that's gone. And
Yep.
I don't even have a gun. I have to go buy a P4 AR or whatever the hell it is. I can't remember, and I can't afford that right now. Plus ammo.
I
I have
totally
a
understand.
PS38 pistol and one magazine, so no, I'm good. But yeah, this is just contested zone.
All right, my scraper's off for a second.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's see. RMC.
So I may be bugged.
What's it doing?
I am not in the turret. I am looking at the computers, and I cannot power it off, and I cannot enter the turret, and I cannot exit my seat.
Oh.
Wasn't there like a reclaimer bug before where like the passenger had to come like hit the person or something?
I don't know. I know that we seem to be. Are we drifting, or was that my mouse? That could have been my mouse drifting.
Yeah, ship is not moving. Ship is stationary. And I can power on my turret. I hear it when I click my mouse. And I can switch over to capture beam. So it's like I'm in the turret, but I have no controls. Holding Y does nothing.
Yeah, I am stuck in the seat as well. I cannot Y to get out myself.
Awesome. What's the game plan here?
I don't know. Let me see. Power off.
Check stat or chat. Sorry. Someone said this server working.
I think they're asking.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone else is complaining of issues. Define working. I mean, yeah.
We could be right on the edge of a. Hello, can't speak now. We could be on the edge of a server error.
I believe that is accurate.
Which would be fine if it recovers and everything's good.
Yeah, it's a good test of the whatever it's called.
Yeah,
server meshing.
I can't get back into the remote turret, and I can't exit the thing at all. So
same. And I just opened up display info. My personal FPS is 60, which is, awesome. But Server FPS is 20. I don't even know what I'm looking for in 4.0.
FPS 83.5, server FPS 23.58, 20.4, 28. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah. It's jumping. And we are on shard 10, looks like.
There's got to be an exit button here someplace.
There is, but I clicked it and it did not work. It's you look off to your right, like a little to the right of your monitor, or left on your side. Sorry, it's right on my side.
Oh, sorry. Left.
Someone else in chat just said I can't get out of my seat.
Okay. Cool. Well, not cool, but I can look at you. Hi. What are you looking?
Hey,
you're
what's
looking
up?
You're looking down though, at least on my screen. What's up?
I was. You are not moving on my screen.
Okay. Well, you
Yep,
are not.
and it looks
either.
like I'm not moving. Yep, okay. I think we're both still technically in our turrets, so we were looking at the same place we were when we entered our turrets.
Yeah.
So
So,
yeah.
to give you some perspective, if we sell RMC in Stanton, you're looking at like 2.592 or 2,592. Selling stuff in Pyro, you're looking at 2,040.
Okay, so like 500 less ish,
Yeah.
give or take.
But
That's
there's
a
there's a lot of it, and it's still money, you know. So.
right. That's
I'm showing Pyro Terminus at last landings. You can sell it. That's on the ground, I think. But I'm just doing the best buyer stuff. I want to see more options.
let me go check my sites.
That's on Star Citizen Trade Tools. I'd rather be looking at the UEX stuff.
I only said my sites because it has been so long since I looked at them. I do not recall what they are, but I have a start page that links to me a whole bunch of stuff that is updated by someone else. So,
yep.
Thanks, guy.
All right, UEX.
There we are.
This is better. I like the UEX stuff. And Star Citizen Tools isn't updated like it used to be. RMC.
Shouted that dude out. No, I can get the thing to load. All right, different browser. Oh, that worked. Cool.
Yeah, it looks like there's all kinds of good choices there, so.
And Pyro?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I don't have to jump, I don't mind losing less than a quarter of my profits. You know what I mean?
Rat's
That's
Nest.
better than
Rat's
risking
Nest is a
100% of my
station,
profit.
right?
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a potential it might be hostile unless I've done
Patch-
missions for him.
Patch City, Gaslight. I see Gaslight in there. Patch City.
I can go to Gaslight for sure. Gaslight's fine. I've been there. There's just some places I've been like, oh yeah, I can go there, and I go there, and I cannot go there.
Dudley and
they changed the map,
Daughters,
I'm
Rod's
not
Fuel
used
and
to it.
Supply. So I'm gonna assume that like Ruin and stuff is in here too. Maybe, I don't know that. But Gaslight was. That's at least. Yeah.
Yep.
Endgame. Yep. We got options. Starlight Service.
Trying a few different things. I'm like going through the inner thought menus to get out of seat, see if that does anything. Probably not, but you know.
I can press the button and hear the scrapper beam go off.
Yeah, same.
Hmm. I was wondering if I could exit game and come back, but I hesitate to do that. I'm totally down for just waiting. So
Yeah, I was curious about that as well, but I don't want to lose the reclaimer and everything and you and all of it. And yeah. So I mean, that's what server meshing is for, right? Does it look like we're getting close to a server error, or are we just gonna sit here for the next 4 hours until I have to sign off?
yeah, your guess is
I
as good
know.
as mine, and I'm hoping it is a server error that we see shortly.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I'm
server
hoping
FPS is dropping. I'm starting to see like 19s and 18s and stuck on 18.7 right now, as I
Yeah,
was saying that.
that's potentially a good thing.
I'm watching it. I'm not losing anything, and the net ping is kind of high, but I mean, I think that's just on my end anyway.
Hmm.
I remember there being something about B-win and BW out, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, I don't remember what those do myself. So
It's, I think, bit something like bit rate. 'Cause it's in megabits per second. Yeah, I don't know. It's been too long since I stared at all this. I don't know, server FPS is supposed to be a good indicator, and that is pretty low. So hopefully soon. I don't know, man. Should we bounce? Like, what happens if you don't bed log, right?
right, I wanted to try to bounce one at a time is what I was going for. Let me
Yeah.
let me drop on you
Okay.
and see if I'm able to get back in the server. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. So I'm actually gonna go to the console
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna quit.
Okay.
Alright?
Yep.
And
Oh,
then
I just got out of my chair when you did that.
alright, that's perfect. There might have been some sort of weird desync between us, so I'm gonna launch the game and try to come back in, and with any luck I will be right where you are.
All right. I'm terrified to do anything else. I'm like
Well,
dancing back and forth.
I'm just hoping it treats my quit like a client crash, and that if I'm coming right back in, it's going to have me locked to that shard, and I'll be able to pop right back in with you. Fortunately, you had party lead, so I think it's going to work out fine.
Yeah, and your player is still sitting here in his seat, so
Awesome.
I'm assuming you're just going to get dropped right back into your body when you come in.
Yep. All right. Join leader. Yep, it's put me back in the queue and heading back towards you.
Cool. I'm going to stand here, not in a seat, and wait and see what happens and make sure you can get out of your seat, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
Because we still have the whole bottom half of this top side of the ship to scrape if we want to, or we could just like
hell yeah, we
chop
do.
it up and bounce if we want.
Nah, I think we should scrape more.
I think so too. Bro.
I have a little money. This is your money making endeavor, so I will defer to you rather than lead that discussion. I think we're okay. If I'm able to get back in, I think we're fine. But if you get to a point where you're like, let's take what we can get and go, I'm good with that too.
Let me do some math. I'm just gonna go on a baseline of 2K profit for these, and I'm at what, like 40, 50-ish SEU. So we'll say 50.
Something like that.
Yeah, so we'll say that's what, 100,000.
Yeah, but I think we're wrong on prices. Which site are you looking at?
I was just going off of what you said. I haven't found anything yet.
Don't go off of what I went off of. Go to Star Citizen UEX and look at there.
I'm on uexcorp.space. Is that right?
I think that's where I go. And yeah, find RMC on there and see what it tells you.
All right, RMC. That's what I was like. I searched salvage because I'm dumb and I haven't done this in a long time.
That's all right, man.
Is it anything else besides RMC?
I forgot to look at construction materials. I don't even look at what those
recycled materials, composite, commodities price, location to buy, locations to sell. Yeah.
Yep. And I think the thing I was reading had the wrong number for the RMC. I think the UEX is the correct stuff. I was just checking my entities to make sure I'm loading because it's awfully slow, but it's getting there.
Gotcha. It looks like hold on. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to read this. I probably want to sort by last UEC, yeah?
Yeah, probably.
All right, so the best place is Terra Mills and Stanton, but then the next like 7 best are in Pyro, and it pays like 11,300 at the best place per.
Okay.
Is that per one SCU? I don't know how to read this. I'm assuming whenever it says UEC, that's per one SCU, yeah?
Yeah, typically.
Okay. So then, yeah, it is roughly, we'll say 10,000, worst case, in Pyro.
Okay.
So 10,000 times 50, 500,000. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad haul for a quick little jaunt, right?
Nope, and that's not even taking the construction materials into consideration. So,
Right.
because I'm assuming we're
Cool.
at least going to do that part.
Yes.
But I think
I would assume
honestly,
so.
I think we can scrape more, but you should make sure you get money. So,
I'm going to base that determination on how quickly you get out of your seat.
okay, that's fair.
Yep. If it looks effortless and painless, and I am able to go get in the pilot seat and flip us around and then get out of that seat really easily, then yeah, sure, we can scrape some more. But if anyone gets stuck in a seat at any point, I say we just try to find a place to sell and or
Yep.
bedlog and server reset.
I'm
As
down
much
with
as I
that.
hate to lose that Polaris, I would hate to lose what's in my cargo hold and the Polaris both more.
Yep. Plus, there are lots of floating ships in Pyro. We could find us something else. Probably not as good as the Polaris, but I'm sure we could find something somewhere.
Yeah, I've like obviously sampling size bias. This is the first Lagrange point I jumped to, and there was a Polaris literally whenever I jumped in. And I know that is not going to be the way that it happens every time. But like I pulled out the reclaimer and I jumped to a Lagrange point and it was like Polaris, and I was like, oh, okay.
So it is taking me forever to get in, but I mean, I'm used to occasionally having like a 5+ minute load.
Sure. Yeah.
Under current conditions, so I'm not really too concerned about it. My entities have been. What are your entities reading currently?
Tell me where that is on this thing.
If you're info 3, it's the second to the last line.
Component updates have been handled. I'm on info 2, I think. Let me switch to info 3. That might
It
make
would
a
be,
difference.
for me, it's the line right above the component updates that you say. It'll tell how many entities are in there. Mine is locked
Oh,
at.
yeah.
Mine's locked
499.
Mine's
78.
locked at 43,168, and it hasn't streamed since. So
Mine's at 49978 and has not changed. Oh, it just went 49949 whenever I moved, so it dropped some. It's slowly culling, maybe.
and I've pulled up my console too to see what it's doing, if it's doing anything else.
I don't know the best way to like actually cull entities. I have water bottles that I just chunk into the ether because I don't think anything else does anything to them. Do trash cans actually cull?
No, they don't.
I don't think they do. I wish they would. Like, just add a script of code to the bottom of the trash can entity that's placed everywhere in the fucking game and have it auto delete anything that's put in there. Like, if you can manage. Okay, people are going to find ways to abuse that, but still, sorry.
I was gonna say, could you give them a ring and let them know how that works?
Yeah, I would, but man, listen.
You just take a little business trip to Manchester for me. I think if you delivered that in person, it would mean more.
Yeah, I could use some more money.
Should my net thread be moving? I don't know.
Honestly, I could use a new job. If they want to hire me, they can, but I doubt they would. I can have that nugget of wisdom for free, though.
So it looks, I mean, everything says that I should be loading. It's not happening. But I'll give it a little bit, and then I'll try to do what I did again if I have to.
Yeah. Chad is talking about it, too. They said there are 6 in Pyro, 4 in Stanton, 600 pop each, yet Stanton is at 98% and Pyro at 38. Stanton is overpopulated, yes. All right, so Stanton's side is worse. But, man, I don't know. It's pretty bad over here, guys. Listen, Pirate's life ain't all easy. It's just giant purple ships and scraping giant dicks some days, but you know, some days it server crashes just like you guys.
All right, this is not letting me back in. I've got the running task for a long time thing. I'll try quitting again.
And if you try to rejoin the game, it's probably going to have you locked to that server because your entity is still sitting in my turret.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, you can also do whatever you need to do. You do not have to wait on my return. Anytime this has happened with Sabrina and I, she usually just ends up back. Like, I've literally moved from where I was, flown back to the station, and then as I'm landing, the only thing I didn't do was stow my ship, and she appeared in the ship, so it even moved her to where she should have been.
Well, I was wondering if it would be more beneficial to try to move the ship while you're trying to log in and do stuff, or to try to bed log and then remove our entities later. Is that an option?
If you bed log, I will definitely not come back to you.
Okay.
But I'm not worried about my thing. I'm just worried about you keeping what you've got there. That's my biggest concern. The rest of the stuff is just logistical crap that we can figure out.
Sure, but if I bed log, and could I switch servers and then you join on that one, or vice versa?
Oh,
or
yeah,
would my reclaimer not be there whenever I get there?
I can eventually get back to you. If you bed log and change servers, it'll be where it was. I just don't think I will. It'll put me back in a station someplace, which I don't care about. Again, getting to you is way less important than you saving what you've got on you. I can come back and join you anywhere. But
I'm also looking at your expensive ass armor you're wearing. I'm like, I don't want you to lose that.
Oh, it'll just put me... No, I won't die. It'll just put me back in the station someplace.
Okay, I was wondering how it treated passengers in that case. I was like, is that treated as a death if you don't get dropped off? Like, how simmy is this? I know that it's like, we toe the line between arcade and sim sometimes, but...
Yep. All right, it is loading again. We'll see what happens.
And I can't sit in the pilot seat if I wanted to, so...
Oh, you can't?
No, it won't let me sit in it. I just tried.
Oh.
And your turret is still just running.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Or mine is. I don't know. Probably yours because I'm out of my seat.
All right, I'm watching Entities stream now, and we'll see if they just hang up or what.
I've been at 49949 since we talked about it earlier.
It took me right back to 43168, and then I am locked. It seems like it doesn't want to do anything. But again, you're still having issues too.
Yeah. Well.
So, tell you what.
Yep.
If this may make me bail on you, and then I'll have to rejoin you someplace. So I'm just gonna quit, and I'm just gonna go to menus. You do what you need to do. See if you can bed log or whatever you need to do.
Okay. Well, right now I'm trying to get the door to open, and that's not working. So
that's not working either.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Okay.
I'm hoping once you like console quit, maybe it'll be like whenever you did earlier, and my stuff starts working again. But so far, yeah, no dice.
Yeah, I am out again. So
yeah, door is not working. I'm gonna go try the pilot seat because there's some stuff I can do from there.
No sweat, man. I'm bringing my client back up, but I'm not gonna try to hop in game. I'm just gonna chill for a minute.
Okay. How long until your entity gets booted from server if that happens?
It's yeah. I don't have a finite number for you.
I'm assuming that's like a anti-grief measure for like PvPers, like so you can't quit mid-fight or whatever.
Yeah, it should. If everything is working as intended, it should only be a couple minutes.
Yeah.
But
however, if everything is working,
yeah, people get shard locked and all kinds of weird things. But
and I have a feeling me spamming the door in the pilot seat to do things is not really helping the server calm down either. So I'm just gonna stand still for a second.
Well, at the moment, I am back in menus. It does not give me options to go anywhere else. I could join the leader, but yeah, I'm just gonna chill for a minute.
Yep. Thankfully or regretfully, it looks like they did fix the hot box reclaimer uh, mod that it came with. It's still a little smoky, but nowhere near the level it was whenever we were playing back in the day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I remember like you couldn't even like see the pilot seat from back here where the claw machines are, or the suckers are.
You realize that we may have to physically unload this thing, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
no, I've considered that.
And you know how
Um,
you know the have you looked at the best way to handle that now?
Nope.
You basically open all your ports, like open everything, open exterior, and that little hatch that used to have
Oh,
that little hatch in the back that used to have that black piece.
is it actually open now?
Yeah, that's fixed and it's open, but you know, the most hilarious thing. Essentially, you push the containers there, and they might skew a little bit, and then you push another container, it'll push the other one out.
Hmm.
And if you're on the ground, it looks like, look, you know how the thing looks like an ant, right?
It looks like it's laying eggs.
Yeah, it looks like an ant laying. Oh, I said pooping, but laying eggs, that is way better.
That's dope.
I have seen a video, the guy that really likes to salvage with his crew. I've seen him take the reclaimer in his hangar and park it up over the freight elevator so that the ass end is literally sticking on that piece. And when he's got it positioned there, I've seen him go in, self-destruct the ship, run to the other side of the hangar, let the bitch blow, right? And then all the cargo just falls onto the deck. But the key to that though is you literally have to go do the other click on your tractor gun, and you have to make sure nothing's locked to the cargo grid. Otherwise, anything that is, you'll lose, right? So you just you like go through the ship, remove everything from the cargo grid, and then park it like right above the freight elevator like that, blow it up, and then like there's just a pile of cargo. You just start slinging it in there. I mean, that's a genius workaround that should never have to exist, but there you have it, man. It was
And
quite
that kind of
the sight to
workaround
see.
is why the changes to insurance are coming.
Right.
Yeah,
No.
like that's yeah.
Now, I absolutely like the way why they just don't make that ass end open up and put an elevator in it is beyond me, but I'm cool with
Yeah.
that as long as I can throw it out the sphincter.
I really think that improvements to this are coming. I don't think it has its
Oh,
gold
sure.
pass. Like it has its claw, and that's like I feel like a stopgap and a temporary solution to what it was supposed to be originally. But it's
Yeah,
fine.
they meant for that thing to be like, no,
Oh yeah, I was wanting to scrunch some ships like for real, but that absolutely would have needed the maelstrom to work very well.
Right.
I think is what it was called. And yeah, that's
Yeah, and in
what
the
they have
current
now is
condition,
fine.
I don't want any pieces of anything in the universe touching my ship, even if they're supposed to. I don't want that happening because then it clips into the cockpit and everybody's dead.
Yeah.
You want to break it into bite-sized chunks and then turn it into particles and suck it up through a claw. That's fine. I'm okay with
Yep.
that. It's
I'll
still
buy it.
cool
Yeah.
to me, by the way. I think the actual mechanic of having a claw and be like like an ant, right? I think that's
Oh, yeah.
freaking badass.
No, it's very cool. I would absolutely buy it for that reason, and a lot of people did. I had this ship and I did buy it, but not for that reason. I bought it like after I knew what the claw was going to be.
Right.
I still wanted it, but at the same time, like I get it. Just let's do something and ship it. I just want to play the game. And at this point, if it's that difficult to like make a claw go out and chomp that, and it's taking that long, then yeah, do what you got to do. Get this ship flyable and in a state that's ready to ship, and other ships in a state that's ready to ship, and let's get a game, right? And then
Absolutely.
make them better later, because you could do that.
You having
It's a lot
any luck?
satisfying.
Any luck there with any door operation or cockpit operation or anything like that?
No, I just went back and checked again. I'm trying not to over spam it, so I just go check every once in a while. But still no dice. I think if I log out of here, I'll lose everything. Yeah.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
My best bet is to hope for a server reset or for regaining control.
Yeah.
Ooh. I was like, do I want to take a reclaimer? That feels like a lot of risk reward, but at the same time, this is about as much as I could carry in a vulture. So what's the difference? I would just be stuck in a vulture and lose it there.
Right. So it definitely still has me locked to you.
Yeah, your body's still here. I've tried to interact with it a few times to see if I could like kill you or something. I could shoot you in the head. You want me to try that?
No.
I don't want to, because I don't want you to lose your ammo and stuff.
I mean, I would if I thought that would give you control of stuff in some way. If that's a workaround that you need to get me off the controls, I would say just go for it. I don't.
No. Even then, it will give you like the 2-hour respawn thing, the beacon or whatever. I think
Yeah, it should.
until you decide to release, I believe. I have not played enough recently to confirm if that is still the case, but I think that's how it works.
Right.
Yeah, dude, I'm totally stuck. If you just want to like pivot and make your stream about something else, that's totally cool. I have no idea what I'm gonna do at this point. I'm just gonna be like hanging out in the cockpit until something happens.
Fuck it. I'm gonna try to rejoin again.
All right.
I am totally okay.
It's tabbed over your stream. Might as well have it up on the other monitor. Nothing else happening. Oh, my flashlight works. That's something.
It's just me hanging out. Hey, look! I have 60 frames per second on my camera.
Hey! Is it new cam?
Yes. Birthday present.
Very nice.
I still use my 920, though. My 920 is connected to the actual gaming PC for when we do our Discord stuff for D&D and such.
Oh, gotcha.
The stream cam runs to the laptop, which is where the stream runs from.
920, was that like Logitech 920?
That's the one you guys got me.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm running right now. It does fine for what I do.
It absolutely does. I just a little boost in quality for the stream, that's all.
Yeah, for sure. If I was streaming, I would probably look into something. I just wanted something that didn't make me look like I was using a laptop at work, like a laptop webcam.
I understand. Yeah, it keeps that shard's. I gotta say that shard's gonna dump.
I think so. I just don't know the timing on whenever it reports or like what triggers it or whatever.
Yeah, I don't either, and I guess it depends on what for.
Yeah. Having the entity stuck at like 49949 is kind of weird though to me.
Yeah, and
I feel like that should trigger something.
And same thing on this side, I hit 43,168 and it just stops. It does not load. It does not make it over that hiccup. And there are 453 people on the mesh and 9 on that particular server. So, and then every time I've come back in, there's been a queue of at least over 10. So I don't know.
Well, if you get back into the game and you're still stuck in your seat, the thing I could do to get you out of it was like punch you a lot until you pass out. And like I don't think that even kills you, and then you just stand up.
All the stuff the console's calling for, as far as like the replication layer stuff that it goes through. I'm in a loop right now where everything it's doing, it's to the point where it's like replication model message equals CET running for a long time. And then it says model wait for views, and it just sticks in that loop. I'm at like 120 seconds now for sticking in that loop, and I'll.
Mm.
It's doing that every time I load back in. Usually that means it's stuck.
Yeah. I just loaded mine up and it's doing some weird stuff too. It's physics instant stat end. Total size of part container memory chunks. A whole bunch of bytes. Total size of part container instant memory chunks. Even more bytes. Attachment received. Player Dizzy 1. What is all of this? Update group cache start. Success. And then nothing.
Yep.
And then above that is like planet cells, meshes, like it's trying to load them, and it only loaded Pyro 3. Is it because I didn't load my full shader cache before I joined the game? It's my fault.
I
My
don't
fault.
know. Did you
It's
exit
all my
out?
fault. Huh?
Did you? Or are you still in game?
I'm still in game.
Okay.
Crawling
I
around
got
the
you.
ground like a slug. So, you know, I told you I have a gaming layer on my
Yeah.
keyboard because of the ergo bullcrap.
Yeah.
Well, my thumb cluster is how I jump most of the time because that's where spacebar would be. And normally, spacebar is on my right hand and backspace is on my left hand because spacebar goes to the right and backspace goes to the left. It's
I follow
intuitive.
you.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? In video games,
Sure. In video
like this
games.
one, it makes less sense because WASD and backspace on thumb, backspace kills you and blows your ship up.
Ew. Yeah, that's not
If
good.
I'm not in my gamer profile, which my gamer profile switches backspace for spacebar, yeah, I just die. And I've
Yeah.
done that several times. So I have to look down and like press a button to make all my LEDs light up and make sure that this one LED is lit red instead of nothing. If it's nothing, I die. If it's red, I'm fine. If it's white, I die. Awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah. Red means gaming. I
Red
just
means
heard
gaming.
something is online. Server stats are a little better. Shard is the same. It's just the last three that you look at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still on 10. Population shard is 438. I don't know. I heard a sound. I'm hesitant to do anything. I'll try to open the door. That's not game breaking.
Right.
But the ship computer said something. Something is online.
Well, that's good. Maybe.
Door still doesn't open. You still are sat in your seat. The images on my salvage operator turret is no longer lit up, but I now have a prompt to sit back in it, which I do not want to do. But I will try the pilot seat. Can I sit here now? Alright, maybe not. You know, sometimes you'll like input the command and then you have to like stand there for a while for it to register and then like it all happens. Yeah, I'm just in the standing there phase and this entire sentence has been entirely too long for that to happen.
All right. I'm going to do another thing. I am going to quitted. And I'm going to launch back in. I'm going to leave party with you. And see
Okay.
if that has any positive effect on it.
Yeah, possibly. Fair point. Server FPS just went up to 30.
It's me. I'm breaking Star Citizen.
How could you?
I don't know. How couldn't I?
Honestly, it's probably me, and like you just being in my presence compounds it.
All right. Leave party. Party has been disbanded. We'll see if it gives you that notification at any point that That party has been disbanded.
Okay. Interesting note. I can walk up to the pilot seat and hold F, and one of the things I can click on there is engage self-destruct, but almost nothing else lights up. I was hoping to just be able to turn off engines or something.
Oh, Sabrina brings up a great point. Do we have confirmation for D&D this week? So
Yes.
you
Wednesday's fine for me. Sorry.
you would be good on Wednesday. I should
I think Allie said she would be good, but I'm unsure. I haven't
yeah,
spoken to her.
I will check with the other twos. Okay, so would you still be good for normal time, Dylan?
Yep. I have an appointment at 4, but I'll be home
No, I mean like normal time Thursday or Friday.
this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, should be. I just
Dom
if-
says he's not out of town until next week, so we can do Thursday. Yep. I'm reading that right now, Sabrina. So Sabrina, what do we want to shoot for? Dylan, do you have a preference, Thursday or Friday?
I've already cleared Wednesday. Thursday would put me on a better schedule in terms of the other part of it we had talked about before.
right,
And then
and-
Friday is fine too. So honestly,
and we-
either is pretty good.
What do you want, Sabrina? We haven't switched in a while. I just need to know before I type. I don't know if the wife is hearing me or not, so I'll type to her.
You want to start?
All right, I am going to type for Thursday then, Dylan.
All right, cool. Heather's in here now, so I'm talking to her about it.
Do you need me to wait before I hit enter?
You're good, Corey. Go ahead.
All right, Thursday it is. I will put roll call for Thursday. All right, done deal. I posted in D&D chats. I said Corey here, which should be followed by Sabrina here, Dylan here. Dom will probably say here, and then we'll get an alley. And thank you for you kind people that might be watching. Okay, so it black screened. All right. I don't know how that's going to recover, sir. The best way to leave from a black screen is to quit from the console. So I'm actually going to quit out of my launcher and restart it. And we'll see if it shows that I've released shards. And Dylan, I'm optimistic for you. A black screen can result in a lot of good things. Sometimes that ship will get placed back someplace recoverable with its stuff intact.
I remember that being a thing. Sorry, I had to mute for a long time.
No, you're right. You're right. Let's see what it's saying with me now. I still am shard locked. I'm going to try to re-enter. Okay, and it does say because it's full. That's fine. Let's see if I can get on anybody else's. Nope.
You're still locked on my shard. No,
Yep.
you got this.
Yeah, but it tries to. Oh, no! It's trying to relocate me to one.
I see.
It's trying to relocate me to 120 now.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm still staring at the black screen. I'm not gonna exit it until it like forces me to. I interact with it every once in a while just in case it tries to do like a non-interaction boot or something.
Gotcha. Usually, and I don't know this for a fact, but usually black screen will just sit there like indefinitely.
I remember when I was bounty hunting, there was a way to simulate a server crash by like Alt F4ing in a certain way or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it would land your ship back in the place with the cargo intact. So like if you were under attack or just didn't want to fly back or out of fuel or whatever, that was like a quick workaround for it. And I think this is the mechanic that's actually meant.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Well,
sounds like I might be going to a start at the same time. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it looks like I'm loading into a shard. The music changed. What was your thing?
I'm still staring at a black screen in game, but it looks like I might be going to a hockey game tomorrow. So
oh, nice
from y'all's neck of the woods, right?
Possibly. going to a Stars game, or
Yep.
No, cool.
Yeah, her mom's boss has season tickets or something, and she gives them out every once in a while when they're not going.
Oh, nice. All right, so I am back in my Pyro Station home. See, look, I have all my stuff. No worries.
I'm really torn between just sitting here and hitting Alt F4, but I feel like sitting here is a move, yeah.
So on the testing channels and stuff, Alt F4 risks being permalocked to a shard that had issues.
Ooh.
That's why I do the console quit command.
Fair.
At this point, I don't know what either way what will become of the reclaimer and stuff.
Yeah. Kind of a dice roll either way. That's fair.
Yeah. If it black screened, usually that shard went belly up, so however you get back in, you're not going to be sitting in the reclaimer. I'm concerned about where the reclaimer is going. I am trying to not run in circles. I'm going to go to a ASOP terminal and see if I can see where my ships are, because that would be an indicator of where your ships will end up. I'm afraid I'm just going to find mine saying unknown.
Which station is that? That camp.
I believe. I think I'm in Ruin. It should be wherever Sabrina and I left off last night. So I think it's Ruin. Yep, we are. I am at Ruin, which is orbiting around Terminus.
Gotcha. You doing out there mining?
We were farming Xenothreat armor from a hostile outpost.
Nice. That's even better. Have you
That
done
was-
any of the contested zones yet?
On EPTU I did because there was no risk of me losing anything and I could do it as much as I wanted. Yes, and I thought they were cool.
Okay.
It was fun crawling around in those places.
I'm really curious about the like ship upgrades. I've very, very loosely looked at it. I don't want like I don't mind spoilers per se. I just wasn't going out of my way to find them, if that makes sense. But like in terms of how you get them out of there and what kind of upgrades they would be.
There's a freight
guessing
elevator. There's a freight elevator, and you get stealth and military components from there.
Oh, dope! Is it just like
You
in
have
game
to-
already stealth and military components, or are they modified in any way yet?
They're the same ones from in game currently.
Okay, I know that it seemed like the plan was for them to be
I hope that is eventually the plan, that they'll be
engineered, maybe?
tweaked in some way, because right now people are a little salty because you can't buy the military components at the stores you used to buy them at. You can
Oh,
only
really?
you can only get them in the contested zone right now, which lore-wise makes no effing sense. Now, absolutely, do I think that a lawless system would have access to military parts that you could find in some sort of contested zone? Yes, that sounds effing cool. But I can't buy them in a legal system where they have the store that manufactures the shit.
I could kind of see that because, like, look at America and like fully automatic weapons, right? Like we make them.
That's true. I can't buy an F-16 fighter jet here, but if I go to Israel, for example, I might run into one that I can buy through a black market someplace. Yeah.
Yeah. See?
But
There's places where your money means more than the,
But like the stealth
That's
components and
totally
stuff
right.
too, you can imagine people that aren't like big PvP proponents are a little tweaked that the only place you can get them is in a PvP zone.
Yeah, no, that does make sense. And I mean, even then, how active is it in terms of a PvP zone? Is it like real bad?
It's pretty active right now.
Oh, is it? Okay.
And even more so for those reasons.
Yeah,
But it's cool. I mean, you basically, when you go through all the key card stuff and you open up a key cards, you end up in a loot room essentially, and literally there's a bunch of components in the middle of this room. You pick them up, haul them, and toss them in an elevator, and then that elevator will take you right back. When you get in the elevator, it's like a quick escape. You literally, I'm sorry, there's a freight elevator. It sends it to your inventory. Then there's another elevator you can take out that literally will just take you out of the contested area. And if you do all the key cards and all the stuff and all the hiking around to different stations, you get to go into a pyro hangar, and a random ship of some sort will spawn there. The random ships currently include, if you're super, super lucky, you'll get an Executive Edition F8.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, people that paid $10K for that are a little tweaked, but
Yeah, I would imagine.
it's alpha.
The ship that wasn't supposed to come out until Squadron 42 in any way, shape, or form, except for that $10,000 buy-in. Yeah, no, I would be a little salty. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool beans. So I'm back in game. Should I try to join you? Is it loading shaders? If so, where would it show that?
It typically shows bottom left if it is loading shaders.
I see nothing. I am on the persistent universe. Arena Commander. I see you on the top right screen.
The shard I'm on at the moment seems stable. I didn't look at the pop or anything.
It's somewhat full. I'm in queue. I'm 41 position, 36.
512 on the mesh, 15 on this particular server. Usually, if it's over 500 on the mesh, it's been stable or it is stable. But
Okay.
again, you're rolling the dice with any of them. So
Yeah, it's kind of been my experience. Last week I got really bad luck over and over and over again, and I just kind of gave up for the rest of the week.
I don't know if I did I express the thing that made me excited for your potential here. I am staring at my Aegis Avenger Titan. It is stored.
Ooh, very dope.
So I'm hoping that you will have a stored reclaimer, and even more so, I'm hoping you'll have a stored reclaimer with a buffer that says 50 SCU or whatever we had.
Awesome. So imagine I have not played significant amount since the cargo update and do not understand how physicalized cargo and all that functions. What do I need to do to unload this thing? It used to be just like, oh, cool, it's docked. Let me go to the place and sell, and that was it.
You need
Right.
to have it spawned in a hangar, print the cargo out, and then
Do I move it to a freight elevator?
move it to the freight elevator that's in the hangar.
Okay. Okay.
Which
So that
I'd be
shouldn't
happy. If you're able to spawn it someplace, and you can, and the buffers are still full, that's the part that I'm a little iffy on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So back in the day,
Yeah, that's true.
server 30Ks, when they were making the transition, there was a point there where the physicalized cargo, if it was on there, would persist, but the buffers would clear. The buffer might still have stuff in it because that's changed too.
So I'll probably have like 16 SCU from the one auto print and the one that I printed out before that.
No. The best case, you should have the buffer full and what you had printed out already. Worst case,
Sure,
you'll
best
have the-
case, but yeah, I mean, realistically, I'm gonna have like 16 SCU.
Yeah. The last time I had it happen, I black screened into Vulture. I came back with the stuff I printed off plus what was in the buffer was all still intact. So when it works wonderfully. I just want it to work for you.
Yeah, it would be nice. If it doesn't, it's cool.
Yeah.
16 SCU will give me more money than I had before. Assuming I have that, I'm already making a lot of assumptions. I'm still staring at a loading screen.
I understand. And my screen just froze. I'm trying to see if it's going to server error me or this server black screened me. Son of a bitch. Dylan, maybe we've been banned from playing together. The anti-cheat is like, nope. You guys are way too efficient working together. This is obviously a hack. Hello, Lily. So release me from the shard, you son of a...
I got a thing that said disconnected, so, and yeah, if you couldn't tell, she's in my lap. I'm mostly muted.
Yeah, no, you're fine. It black screened me. Now we just have to wait. We might have to wait for it to release me from that one. It's alright. It's alright. Cloud Imperium, it's not like I'm trying to stream your game or anything. As I look at you pleadingly.
All right. The console quit because I got a disconnected thing, and I was still staring at the loading screen. So.
Yep. And then it might stick you. Oh no, I've got. I released after like a couple minutes, like it's supposed to. It is now taking me to Shard 50. We'll see what happens here.
All right. Should I try to join on you, or should I just go
I
for that?
am 59 in queue, so your guess is as good as mine.
Fair enough. All right, all right, all right. That was it anyway. I probably need to log off in there in a second anyway. I just want to sell what's in my inventory if I
I
can.
understand. I understand.
All right, you were 361 out of 600, but my current position in queue is 103.
For what server?
The one you're on, I joined on you, and there's
50?
like 300.
Okay. Yeah. 50 is the server. Yeah.
Yep, 50.
Alrighty. I take the little one to jujitsu tonight, where he can learn to run on his knuckles like a gorilla and do rolls and catch people off balance and do stuff. It's actually pretty cool.
Fun.
I'm learning a lot as I watch him go through this process.
Yeah, I've heard that's a not awful martial art to learn in terms of like contact and stuff.
Yeah, it tends to do really good too. It's like good exercise. They work them out
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good, and the ones that really apply themselves and do hard, it's like primo for like core strength and things like that.
The main complaints I see are like joint pain later in life, stuff like that. But yeah.
Fortunately, at this level, they're not going so hard at it like the adults
Right.
do.
Right.
The older ones do go a little hard at it.
Yeah, I did boxing in 5th grade and broke my nose, and you could still tell. So, I feel like not getting punched in the face is an improvement already.
Yeah, I like sports where people don't hit me in the face.
Yeah, I did that
But-
for like a summer.
But I've found out recently that even badminton can hit you in the face. So
True. Well, I gave up boxing, but I did go back and take karate like as a college PE credit. Got punched in the face in the tournament, so it happened again. Yeah. So yeah, I would much rather do jiu-jitsu than either one of those again. I don't really care for getting punched in the face. It's not a super fun thing to do.
no, I agree. Karate, unagi.
Oh,
Just tell Heather randomly, karate, unagi. That ought to make her day.
yeah,
From Corey. From Corey.
hmm I know what show that is from.
I know you know.
I know you know. I know you know.
But do they know that we know that?
See, I told you I know you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You know enough to have even pulled another reference, which is awesome.
Yep.
Oh, I love this song.
Sharing elevators with people in pyro makes me nervous.
Did you just see me get off the...
Yeah, I'm still third in queue. I'm watching you. I know you're just leaving abs, but even then, I'm like, I don't know, man. That's a small room.
What's up, guys? Is this area secure? You guys look like you're in a partial state of dress. You do not look like you're securing a station to me. What? Nothing? Nothing? No pre-cal... Where'd you get that Justin Timberlake hair there? All right, I'm out of here.
Got some
Peace
macaroni on your head.
Yeah, it's that macaroni.
Is that still a thing in pyro where you could just get like ganked in the middle of a shop or whatever, or is that just the contested zones?
Just the contested zones.
Okay.
When I love that people do things now. I don't know what he's doing exactly, but I love that he's doing something. Y'all need to, like, do you have like a, excuse me, are you his supervisor? Do you...
Are you
I-
aware
okay.
he's cutting the station? That's
Oh.
meant to be.
Oh,
Okay. Cool.
it was my angle. Apparently, okay, never mind. You see what happened there is yeah, she looked right at me. See what happened there, ma'am, is I was ratting on him so he got back to proper work. But what I was going to ask him is, do you think the same yeah, she's looking at me so intently. Do you think the same person that cut your hair trained him how to operate that? Or was this a choice on your part? Nothing? All right. Her eyes look a little glossy. Oh, and she's looking down now. I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm just gonna leave them alone.
Why
Oh.
are you going to get? Listen, they're just trying to work. It's his turn right now. In a bit, she's going to start cutting, and you're just being mean to both of them.
All right. I feel like I'm intruding.
I have my gear on, which is a good sign. I can move. That's a good sign. I'm out of bed. Hey, the door opened. Stuff is happening.
Yeah, these are
I
all
haven't
good
seen
signs.
this in a while. I go this way. I go this way. I go this way.
What station are you at?
Welcome to the
I'm
vehicle retrieval.
presumably at the same one as you. No, I wouldn't be. I'm at. I should be at Obituary,
Oh,
I believe. Let me check. I'm gonna get off the elevator before I start staring at that.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
all right.
Yeah, I'm on Obituary. Okay, cool. That's fitting. All right, I'm gonna go get my ship really quick and try to dump this.
See what the deal
stuff.
is.
Yes. Yep. And then I'm gonna take Lily on a flight after that. So I think this is it for me. But I promised her I would take her into space today, and this whole thing threw a damper on all that. So yeah. First, let me check this here terminal and make sure my ship is here.
But Lily, would you rather go into space with your dad? I mean, he just brought you into this world. Or would you rather go into space with Uncle Corey and his wee-woo lights?
Oh, you do have wee woo lights. She's in the other room right now.
Oh.
Mom came and rescued me.
Well, I got the answer by proxy through you that I expected she would give because of you.
Yes, I think given the choice, she would absolutely choose wee woo lights, and Dad does not have those anymore on this version of the game. And even then, mine were a CR8, I think.
Yeah, wee-woo lights are cool.
All right.
So what I'm doing is I'm prepping to go to Obituary in the event that you do have a buffer. That
Okay.
then you have somebody who can help you like print it off real quick. But if it's there, you don't have to unload it now. You can always do it later. So it sounds like you have plans, but either way, I'm available. Is all I'm saying.
You said if it's there, I can unload it later. Man, even
Yeah.
that makes me nervous. I kind of want to dump it, but man,
you.
I don't know. I also want to make her day and not,
Yep.
make her sad. So
No. I'm all for kiddo first. I'm all for that. I'm still
I
flying to
just-
Obituary because I want to.
yeah, no worries. I just got the elevator down here. I am interacting with the console to go
Ah!
to salvage processing. That sounds right.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. For Lily, even though she's not there. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Oh, turret. Ah!
Uh-oh.
Speaking of wee woos, we almost had an wee woo.
I don't have auto prints yet. That's troublesome. But the buffer says it has stuff in it. Whoa!
That is awesome.
Do you know if it's optimal to print 16 STU containers?
Yeah,
I am. I need to do that.
16 is what they jam out that outside. So
Okay, dope. And I have 1.8. I'll just move that so it's not in the way. Put it up there. Alright. mistake.
Obi-Wan. What? Obituary. There we go.
Obit. Ejector.
Dude, did you just
Gimme.
speak Ewok?
No, it was Japanese.
Oh. Maybe Ewoks speak Japanese. I thought I heard Ichap, Icho mama.
It's a
With
ejectu. And I don't even think that's Japanese.
uh,
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have even said that. I'll get you in trouble.
so it could have been Ewok.
Yeah. It
All
could have
right.
been. It was Ewok. We'll go with that.
We got 51 gigameters to travel, so we can do a little outside view in case Lily walks back in the room. Not only can you take her to space, but you can show her Uncle Corey's woo-woo lights.
Sounds good. And there's no way to open the salvage lift from like salvage processing, is there? Of course not.
Not that I recall. You had to do it from the cockpit,
Nope.
and then you just fling them in that hole in the back and let them poop on out. So
Yeah,
your
that's fine.
Your buffer was full and your boxes were intact. That was the optimal
Correct.
scenario there, sir.
Yes. And I still have 21 printing, so it's just like 2 more boxes, or 1 more box should pop out, and then I'll print another 8.
That is
But I'm
awesome.
gonna go upstairs and open that. So I should be able to sell these before you even get here, honestly.
Wait, you have how many boxes printing?
It says
16?
I have 21 SCU and I have 16 SCU printing. So I should only print 1 more box, right?
Yeah, and then smaller. Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, did it give you extra? Did you get a dupe unintentionally?
No.
You have to throw those into space. No, I would never.
It's
Like
not real.
if I didn't do it intentionally, I'm considering it a gift.
Yeah.
Now, if I recreate that gift, then I'm exploiting.
Nah, we don't exploit.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
There's enough like crazy ways to make money in this game. I don't feel the need to exploit stuff like that. I have a reclaimer. Like, no. I'm good. Alright. Let me remember how to do this. Is this like I gotta program a button to do that? I do, don't I?
To do.
Open all doors.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes.
I had one button that was programmed to do that, but I am very reticent to start clicking buttons on this HOTAS without knowing what they do, so I'm going to go program one of those to do that right now.
I would indeed do the same thing, sir.
Oh, this is it. Self-destruct. Immediate. Boom! That's a button, right? That I would
Right.
program?
Yep. I have one someplace as well. Yeah, and that's the funny thing. I programmed this and reprogrammed it recently. I can't tell you what I programmed 3 days ago. There's like 3 that I'm sure of. I'm sure of flight ready. I'm sure of engines on off. I'm sure of request takeoff. And I'm sure of open doors, which also closes doors because it's a toggle. And then I'm sure of jump gate activation. That's it. The rest of them, man, it's a mixed bag.
Yeah, same.
There's one in there that locks and unlocks ports, and I try not to touch it because sometimes it'll notify you that you locked and unlocked ports, and other times it won't. So you touch it once and it doesn't give you a notification. I don't know then. You missed my pyro incident I had a couple weeks ago where I sat down. I was rock mining. A guy shot me dead. I came back. He didn't loot my shit, but he did take my Star Lancer. But he left his Vanguard. So I tried to get in his Vanguard, and I was like, oh, I should really try to recover some ore off the rock because he didn't take any of that. And then I got stuck in his Vanguard. I couldn't unlock the ports. I could open all the doors, but when I opened all the doors, it would open everything, including that little storage thing between the door and the cockpit, and that was just enough to block me from leaving. And I could not get out of that ship. It was stupid. Because the only way to open the doors was open all. I could not open them individually, and I could not unlock port. It was just stupid. I was so mad.
No, I would be too. I'm trying to visually confirm if my doors are opening. And the airlock is open. And okay, closed. Go. And open. Awesome. Alright, cool. Alright.
Minxie, you're gonna have to wait till I land, honey. I can't just take you when I'm floating in space. But you won't have to wait but like 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes. Possibly sooner. Obituary is right there. You hear her going, "Ruff."
Yeah. But now though.
Just please don't pee on anything yet. Chances are she just wants attention, but
Yeah.
we always let her out just to be safe.
Yeah, I think after this, I'm gonna just take the kiddo out in Arena Commander and like around the planet and fly some ships around water stuff because that's cool looking, right?
Yep, that is totally cool looking.
All right, I think she'll like that. I haven't had the flat rig out in so long, and last time she was like playing War Thunder with me, and I'm not getting that game out again. So,
Oh no?
no, not right now. Just so grindy, man, and I'm at the grindy part. I don't, yeah, I don't want to get into that grind right now. And like the only efficient way to grind it is with premium time and premium planes and all this other. No, it's
That sounds
not
mean.
what I want to spend my time on right now. Yeah, I'd rather play this, which I know amounts to nothing, but is at least fun and enjoyable and a good, time sink that doesn't feel like a job yet.
Well, the patch resets are fewer and farther between now, so it's worth having fun, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Minxie, you have to wait. Daddy doesn't
And it
want to
kinda-
lose his stuff.
It kind of seems like we're in a home stretch kind of thing too, but all the other doors did.
We can hope so.
Maybe I can still.
Okay, I feel like I'm on the right side of the station. Where did my hangar go? Oh, that's what I said. Right there.
Oh, this sucks.
Take your wee-woo light ass inside the hangar. Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe we'll turn the landing gear on so we don't go so fast.
Yeah, that'd be a good call. That little zippy ship you're not used to flying into hangars.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to driving the Cutlass. I've only had it for a little bit, so.
Oh yeah, and that's a weird ship too with the thruster placement.
Mm-hmm. So it can definitely do some weird and unexpected next to flying other vehicles things. Yeah.
Yeah. You try to roll a little bit, next thing you know, you're upside down. Been there.
Yep. Ah, the Guardian is a blast for that, man. Those weird eyeball thrusters on the back make it do some really, really goofy things.
I really want one of those. Do you know if it's supposed to come in game store soon?
Since they just did it, I'm guessing it'll probably be like March.
Yeah, it's usually like a patch or two behind. Except for Vulture. Apparently they just said, no, that's too profitable. We're not doing it.
Right?
Is what I read. Grain of salt. Somebody in general chat said that.
Well, if they said it in general chat, it's absolutely true.
Oh, yeah. It's like the internet, huh?
Absolutely. How's your unloading situation going there?
It's currently having some difficulties laying eggs, so I'm on my way back to the cockpit to try to coax it back open.
Okay. If you toss me a party invite, I will come visit you and see if I can
Oh, yeah.
help the situation in any way, shape, or form. If nothing else, it might be entertaining to be on stream and get hit by a box and die underneath the ant pooping.
Yeah, for sure. You can get over here. Doop. Invite the party. There you go.
Your vehicle has been moved to authority authority.
Got it.
If you had already sent me one and I ignored it, I'm not good at watching.
Nope, I did.
notifications
I
of the
had
game.
not.
All right, cool.
I wasn't gonna bother unless I actually made it here before you were gone.
Yeah, fair. Nope, we are experiencing technical difficulties, so. Even if you could just like visually confirm that that particular door opens whenever I do this.
Yep, that's
That
kind of
would
why.
be-
Look at that big old majestic purple bastard.
Woo! That's me. Also, like, kind of jammed a thing in there, so it might just
Jesus.
spit it out.
Jesus Christ. Gotta stop and take a breath halfway through your ship.
No, it's big.
My guy's breathing heavy. My heart rate's 168 BPM. Jeepers.
Is it like the backpack?
No, the proper thing is open. I can see it. You can see it on my screen.
Okay, cool. That's what we're looking for. That's not like the elevator open.
Yep,
There's a
and I
little
actually
part.
see a crate that's jammed, and sometimes you'll have to use one crate to unjam another crate. But with any luck, I might be able to give that one a tug. I don't know.
Okay, cool. So I'm good to leave cockpit.
Yes.
All right.
I am currently trying to wiggle the box around and get it loose for you.
But that opening is big enough to get it out.
Yep. I have.
All right.
It's just a matter of getting it turned the right way so that it does what it's supposed to do.
Fair enough. I am on my way. Possibly. What's the ladder? Dum, 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 dum.
See, I've got it much closer to falling out.
I just got stuck on a ladder for a second, so I'm not going to keep trying that. I'm going to call the elevator instead. I was thinking the ladder might be the safe option, but I do not think that is the case.
Oh, cool. I got it to go sideways.
Oh, nice.
And next step will be come to me. Come to me. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Oh, I may need to try this from the backside.
Giggity.
Or your next container could potentially push it out too. So.
Yeah, I'm running down the hab halls, heading to the main elevator.
I'm going to be able to get it out this side though. I think.
Okay.
Maybe. No.
Head to salvage processing.
Your next container. Save that 8 SCU or whatever your smallest one is. Save it for last. And
Okay. I have an 8 and a 4. So I got a couple options to help with this shoving.
Cool.
So sideways is better, huh?
Yep. Oh, it's about to fall out. Did you do anything or did I? Oh, you.
Yeah, I just put another one in. Yeah.
Yep.
So just do it sideways. That looks like the answer. Here you go. Boop.
Yes, sideways is the best way.
That one I think is stuck, it sounds like. But here comes an 8.
The 8 should push it out. I was able to grab it and move it a little bit. There it goes.
I pushed it from here and I grabbed the 8 and I'm pushing it.
Yep. And the 4 will definitely come through easily, so.
Yeah. I'm carrying that over now if you're able to snag that 8 from where you are.
Trying.
See if I can give it a push from the back. Oh, and there's another 16 in here too.
Okay, getting it up by itself might be bad if we don't have something to push it through with.
Hold on, let go.
This 8 didn't quite want there. Oh, there she goes. Yay! So again, this isn't optimal, but it.
Give me a second. I'm in the elevator. I fell in.
Okay.
I gotta like build a ladder out, which I have a 4 SCU and a 16, so I should be able to do.
Yep. I see the 4 sticking out of the.
Is there any way to like jump and grab or like jump higher?
What do you need?
I just need to get on top of the 4 SCU.
Oh, gotcha.
If I fall from here, I'm like dead, huh?
Yeah, you'll probably die unless I can somehow catch you with a tractor beam, and which I don't think. I think we determined you can't do that while the other person's conscious, from some other
Yeah.
previous escapade we had.
That feels familiar, yes. All right. Well, I guess in the meantime, I can just put these down there. Yeah.
Yep. I've got two 16s, a 4, and an 8 here now.
All right. Well, if I can get this 16 out of the way. Oh, see you. I'm
Where'd
good.
you go?
Woo! 56 HP. Let's go. I'm alive. I'm fine.
Where
There's
did
still
you
a
go?
16 up there, though. I'm down here with you. What's up, bud?
Oh, not much. I'm having fun. I can't move the 8. You have to try to move the 8 because it says supporting on me because we were both. I think we both connected to it at once.
I just see a 16 up there. You mean the 8
Oh, no.
down here?
Yeah.
I got an error on it, too. Mass
Okay.
exceeded error.
Oh,
I right-clicked it and did something. I don't know
Yep.
what right-click does. Detach.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna grab the 4 SCU and try to push it out from back here. Where did that one go?
4 is stacked right here on its side.
I see it. It was blending in with that.
Do be aware as well that you do not have a helmet on. Same here. I do not have a helmet on.
That should be
I do
left alt H.
If it works.
Yeah, if it
And
works.
your freight elevator's right over here, bud.
All right. I still have a square map, so I'm assuming that works. I'm trying to get that 16 out, so I'm gonna push this 4 up here to try to get that out.
Okay, bud.
There's another. Yeah, might as well.
I'll just get your other poo-poos out of the way here.
All right. What's the thing? R to R rotates. Okay.
Yep. One piece of freight locked to your cargo elevator.
Wahaha. All right. I guess I go back in the thing and try to get it out from inside the ship. I don't know what
Okay.
else to do. See if I can call the elevator from here.
If I have to, I was gonna say if I have to, we can move that 4 SCU up on the elevator. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. That's what you're talking about. Just so you have
I
something
was
to push
thinking of
with.
just going in there and like trying to wiggle it from the top side.
Oh, if you can.
And also,
That's
I'm
it.
gonna go ahead and use a meta thing on myself. What does that see? the deal?
I always just do 4 to
Four,
whip it and
four.
then right click. But
Yep,
there
that's
should
it.
be a shortcut to do that. I'm just moving this over here in case we need to. But then again,
Okay.
in case we need to. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say.
Oh,
should I
sorry,
load?
sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I was trying to push that in from the bottom and not having a lot of luck, and I don't know if pushing it from the top will do it, but it just occurred to me I can get down into the salvage hold, which is where that is from behind, and probably just push it that way.
Very, very possibly, man. Let me know when you're up there, because I'm playing with it right now, and I don't want to be trying to tractor it while you are.
Okay, I'm up here, but I'm not looking at it yet.
Okay.
Let me know whenever.
I have stopped touching it.
Okay. I see it. It's like right on the edge. I may be able to just push it out. I'm about to give it a shove.
Yep, that's what I'm hoping for.
Can you edge the 4 slot up here from behind? And like slide it in behind it? And then I can use that to push it maybe?
Yeah, I'll try it.
That's just like right down below me. I may be able to grab it.
No, I'm lifting it up right now. Gonna take
Alright.
it up there and give it a smack.
Nope. I'm also like, I'm standing sideways on it. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a, son of a bitch, I'm on the elevator again. God damn it. Hi.
Hi. Come on, play up, play nice.
that 4 banger.
All right,
Or
the
the
4 is up there behind it now. I've got to let the dog out, buddy. I will be back
Yeah, go for it.
momentarily. Yeah, let's hit the intermission screen and kill the mic. I have your stuff loaded on the other freight elevator, buddy. Oh, you're using
Okay.
you're potentially going to use that one.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to take
Okay.
that one up there and just try to drop it on top, see if that helps.
All right, and the 4 is up on that thing. I was able to get it up there, so.
Okay, cool. I'll try to do that first then.
Yep. All right, I'll be right back.
All right.